Hello consumers, good day. In this episode, let us try to know what kind of precautions the consumer must take while buying medicines from a medical shop. This is one aspect that many of the consumers are not so particular about what they are doing. They go to a medical shop, purchase medicines orally saying the name of the medicine, even without referring to the potency of the medicine. And if by any chance the medical shop person gives higher potency, then the consumer will be at problem. Necessarily, every consumer must keep in mind some of the important aspects which I am telling now while buying medicines. To be more frank, you need to purchase medicines from a reputed pharmacist. Otherwise, there are almost 40% of the medicines available or circulated in India are spurious. This is not a guess. Even the authorities certain times are accepting that spurious medicines production is more in China and India. So one should necessarily be very careful while purchasing medicines. And some people are using life-saving medicines too. So if it is fake or spurious or substandard, the medicine cannot be used for life-saving. Ultimately, the consumer may lose his life. Such is the importance the consumer must know while buying the medicines. Now let us first understand that we will have to purchase medicines only by giving a prescription given by a doctor. On your experience, never ever buy to purchase medicines. And some consumers are directly approaching the pharmacist and asking him to suggest a medicine for his ailment. And he gives some medicine, he buys it, pays the money, comes back. So this is a dangerous practice. Self-medication should not be encouraged at any cost. You will have to take a prescription. In Western countries, no pharmacist would sell you medicines unless you have the prescription of a doctor. And there the doctors are not giving prescriptions directly to the patients. They are sending the prescriptions online to the pharmacists. And the pharmacist, basing on that prescription, giving the medicines. There the pharmacist also can advise the patients on how to use those medicines. For instance, in those pharmacies, the perfumes are sold. Here we are purchasing perfumes in every shop. But perfume, particularly body perfume, when we spray it on the body, it gets mixed with our bloodstream. And there definitely perfume contains some bad ingredients which adversely affect consumers' health. But here we don't have such restrictions. So people are going to the medical shop, purchasing medicines. What was prescribed on an earlier occasion for the same problem by the family doctor. That is not a good practice. For feeling the pain, reasons might be many. So after you take the medicines, compare the medicines with the prescription which you are carrying along with you, whether the potency is the same or not, whether the brand name is same or not. If the medical shop person advises to take some other medicine because that particular medicine is not available, Don't say yes. You are not supposed to take alternative medicine. Again, you refer the matter to your doctor, get his consent, and then only use the medicine. After all, it is the consumer's life. We are purchasing these amounts only to save our lives. So, medical practitioner's prescription makes all the difference. So, compare it with the prescription, check the date of manufacturing and date of expiry, batch number, and the potency too. All these are available only on the packet. The only thing is that you'll have to spend some more time at the medical shop to find out whether you received the medicines prescribed by your family doctor. This is one aspect one should remember. More importantly, what I wish to suggest you is to refer to the MRP. MRP is not true price, particularly with reference to medicines. They are printing false MRPs. And now, after the permission to the generic medicines, they print on the label 350 rupees per strip and ultimately give the strip for 80 rupees or 120 rupees. So, if you don't look at the price, if you don't bargain with the pharmacist, you are at disadvantage. Please understand, the price printed on the medicines is false. If necessary, check the prices with other pharmacists also. This is more important. Another important aspect to remember is that you should consult or look into the expiry date. Always medicines are good or effective if it is close to the date of manufacture. If it is close to the date of expiry, then it is not that effective, and it is proved in case of C vitamin. Everyone should purchase that C vitamin close to the manufacturing date, not close to the expiry date. The medicine might not have expired, but its effectiveness is lost to some extent. This is what a report suggests consumers. So be careful in reading both manufacturing and expiry. If you are purchasing the medicine in February 2021 and the date of manufacture is December 2020, it's okay. But if the date of expiry is close to your date of purchase, then don't purchase that medicine. Go for other batch of medicines. Adverse effects of a medicine. Medicine is harmful to any healthy body. We are using that medicine only to come out of the present ailment which we are suffering. So, we cannot take medicines just like that. There are many people who used painkillers every day and ultimately damaged their kidneys. As a wise consumer, you are not supposed to do that. There will always be side effects for any medicine. If any pharmaceutical company says that this medicine is harmless, that is not a true statement. It is only to elevate the image of the pharmaceutical company they might have advertised in that manner. Today, many of the consumers are using antacids for their acidic problem, for gas problem, they are using antacids. Very recently, Indian government has given instructions to print on the packet that this medicine damages your kidneys. This is what for the consumer has to keep his ears and eyes open while buying medicines. I don't know how far you can take my suggestion if I say don't purchase medicines online, previously when online sale of medicines are not really known to the world, many agencies started offering medicines online because there was no rule or regulation for that. So all spurious, dangerous medicines are sold. Then the government entered into that, and those who do not have license to sell those medicines online, like any medical shop, they will not be allowed to sell those medicines. So many apps were shut because of the government regulation. I suggest that better take medicines in the local pharmacist, because he will be responsible if he sells us a spurious medicine. It is a complicated affair if you purchase it from some online company. You will not get justice so fast, even if he gives you correct medicine. If something goes wrong, then you will have to ultimately fight the case in Consumer Commission. And finally, my suggestion to consumers is that many of us are not asking for bill when we purchase medicines. Without that bill, you are not a consumer. Without that bill, you cannot prove anything against a particular pharmacy which sold those medicines to you. So bill is a must. Basing on that only, you can file any complaint either to the police or to the Drug Administration or to the Consumer Commission. Bill is a must. But today, many of the consumers are not taking bill, and many of the pharmacies are not giving the bill. When you insist for a bill, then they say, you have not asked, that's why we have not given, please wait. Can't you wait for some time to get your bill? So these are all the precautions, dear consumers, to practice. Please do. Thank you.
ఈ కార్యక్రమం మీకు ఎంతో నచ్చింది కదా. ఇటువంటి మరిన్ని వీడియోల కోసం 18 కోట్లకు పైన వ్యూస్ సాధించిన డాక్టర్ సమరం మల్టీ ఛానల్ నెట్వర్క్ సమర్పించు గోరా వినియోగి ఛానల్ కు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. అలాగే ప్రక్కనున్న గంట సింబల్ ని ప్రెస్ చేయడం మర్చిపోకండి.
Please download Samaram multi-channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.